Out there, another day, and I'm working out still how to set up the hoist. To get a Jeep in there, I would have had to have moved everything out of the way, so I just use a smart car. This is basically what I'm thinking. If I drive in here like this, the back of the Jeep is there. It's a bit longer than the smart car, so I can still close the door, and you don't have that much access to the back anyway. And if I bring the post over a foot, because it's quite wide, so maybe even a bit more, maybe 600 or 2 feet, right? And then another post like there, and then the Jeep will be about here, the corner, plenty of room, walk around the post. That's the front of the Jeep. So when all this stuff is gone, I can walk around the Jeep, the front. I can work on the workbench. Don't look at the mess. Don't look. Don't look. And she can be up, and even when she's down, when all this stuff here is gone, there'd still be plenty of room to work on the engine and engine bay and walk around it. And if it's on the ground, you could even back it up a bit with the bum outside the shed, and I'd have all this room free for making things, welding. I think, how does it work with the center? So the post will be about here. Alright, that's doable. The post will be, just, yeah, under here. And probably diagonally across on that side as well. So I would have I'd have a post roughly here, with the controls. Alright, so still plenty of room. Someone said put it where the red one is, but then the post would have to go up against the wall. You know, it's doable, you know. I like ideas. Like, this is right pretty close to the wall, I think. See? So there'll be post there. This car would have to probably move here somewhere. And then another post, and then it only have, I don't know, a small space to get through the entrance. You know, understand what I'm saying? If that is, say, half a meter, almost, 2 feet over that way, and then there's a post, and then if it's up, I could work on it, under it. If it's down, I wouldn't leave, and say it's raining or whatever and the door's shut. To be able to work on it properly, you'd have to take it away from here, right, from this spot, and move it over here to have more working room on it, on the engine. And if you're working on the engine and stuff like that, if the lift was there, that's fine for working underneath it. I understand that point of view. I do understand that point of view, but it leaves me very little. I'm not using my proper camera. This is my Oppo phone, so excuse my shaking. You all know I'm a shaker. Didn't get my camera out. It'd leave me with limited room in the front and the back. Once it's down, I could barely even open the tailgate if it's in backwards. It could possibly even hit the back wall. That is the problem of putting the posts diagonal with the shed. Is it diagonal? Oh, whatever. Put it in line with the shed. Is if the shed was a meter wider, yeah, that would be fine. But it's not. And you know, if the post, if car was here like this, and it was a post, say, there, where my foot is, you know, I could still park my motorbike there, next to that one. I mean, if they were straight, I have lots of room to park it over there. But this is a decision. I mean, I can move it. I can move. Excuse me. I can always move the post later, I guess. It's just a matter of disconnecting the bolts and re-drilling. It's a 4-inch reinforced floor. It's got mesh in it, steel mesh, and it's 4 inches thick. I'll never lift 4 ton. The Jeep's 1.67. Or as what's that? 2,400 pounds. We just say 1.6 ton. Okay. Interesting stuff. I wasn't going to do anything today. I used the exercise equipment this morning. Had to go out and do some things, but yeah. Now that I'm getting healthy, I really want to get and do things. I'm slowly starting to get back into the drift of life again, I hope. That's the only thing that will keep me going, is to be able to do stuff. I had to go to the dentist today and measure my new tooth. See, so still please, you guys that have commented, comment again what you think. Now you've seen the small car here parked diagonally. And those who haven't commented, please comment. Woohoo! Yeah, so I imagine that that's the side of the car would be roughly there, with the post being where the bin is. That's how far the posts are apart. But this doesn't sit on top of the post, it sits on the inside of the post. I noticed they have like a, see this lip? That crossover sits on that lip. On that lip, so the cables go down the guts. I presume there are hydraulic rams in there. I'm not sure, but I don't think this has one of those things on the ground. I think it all goes across the top. I will see. Nice if it doesn't have one of those humps on the ground, I guess. Knowing me, I'd always be tripping over it. So shorten this. Then when I found out where these posts go, I want to get this as high as possible. So I'll probably like stay, I don't know, 200 away from the roof, so that that crossover beam just clears that top part of that truss, so it can go as high as absolutely possible. So that's actually something quite interesting. Let me see. I must have pressed stop recording. I just want to look at something, okay? Hang on. Let me see, is that recording? Yeah. Alright, so the Jeep. Say this is at its lowest, and being on angle, I've probably got that much for it to go up. 1.5 meters. So the bottom of the car, would only be here. I'm going to have to leave the roof, guys. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm not putting up with that. If it's on an angle though, how much is it in the centre of the roof? Oh, don't bend on me. Don't bend on me. Skip across the roof. 1.7 meters, which is, if we can go all the way up. Oh, but don't forget, I'm not measuring the height of the vehicle. So you've got, so you got, even if 1.5, you still got this much clearance to the bottom of the vehicle because it's four-wheel drive. So yeah, I could walk under it. I forgot about that. I'm thinking to the bottom of the wheels, right? But it's not to the bottom of the wheels. It's to the chassis. And as you know, the Jeep's got clearance. So, but I will not, try and turn it off. I will not cut this. I will re-drill and move if it needs shortening. So if in the future I do decide to lift the roof up, I can slide it back up again. Even that one is, I can adjust back. What I did yesterday, I can slide this back up if I want to. So that'll never change. All I need to do is re-drill the holes. But yeah, come to think of it, I've got the clearance of the Jeep as well as the lifting area, so I'll pretty much be able to stand underneath. Especially diagonal, to be able to go a bit higher diagonal. And like I said, the bottom of that truss is coming away. I was going to leave that bit there, that'll be fine. Okay, so the back of the Jeep would still be inside if it was up. It could even come back a touch, I think. But say this is the center of the Jeep, I would have all that clearance room at the front to still work on it. I'm going to build another loft like that over here. I've got too much stuff, and the less stuff down here the better. There's a lot of stuff here that parts and materials I use and need, but I don't always need, so it doesn't have to be down here. It can easily be up the top of one of those. I could actually make it a bit lower so I have more room. This will be the one I'll be working on most. I'm going to do a lot of work on this. This will be my toy. I was thinking of wrapping it. Anyway, but plenty of room to drive in. I may angle it a bit more, like that. Yeah, I will. Which will also give me more clearance. To be honest, if I thought about it, but I honestly never thought I was going to have a hoist. I really didn't. There's enough room here to go there. I could have put the hoist there and a workbench along the back there. Oh shit, what am I thinking now? But it is a bit of messing around, you know, backing forward and backwards, getting it in, but it's only a workbench. Just cut it in half, make an L-shaped workbench. Yeah, but then all that, no, not worth it. If that wasn't there, maybe the loft, but it'd have to be on this side. No good. No, put that out of my mind. Put that out of my mind. I think that's fine to work on like that. Alright, I'll do some measuring and make some marks on the ground. Rough position, and then because I do want a bit more room here at the front of the car than the back. You're always working on the front, you know, you always get those extra horsepower and extra torque. Yeah, but like I said, if originally I'd planned it, yeah, I would have put the hoist that way and the workbench along there. But I never thought it ever in my life I would own a hoist. I never thought I'd be that blessed. Very much blessed with my wife. Good woman. Okay. One more night to think about it before I start standing up the posts. I've got an electric hoist. I'll hook them up to the truss, stand them up. I'll work out first how tall they got to be, and then stand them up, and then yeah, just wriggle them over to where they need to be. This one here I'll probably lift up from this truss here, and the one over there from that truss there. Yeah, it's over there, the 12 volt, what is it, 1.5 ton or something. Alright, nice talking to you. Be good, take care, love from Australia. Yeah. And from the thumbnail of one of my clips, don't think I lifted those things by myself. Look at the clip and realise I used a crane. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, that's probably how you stuffed your back up. Yeah, mate, they're bloody heavy with those rams in. There's no way I could lift one of those up by myself, or even with help, one each end. No way. Yeah, can I get a big shot like that? The guy that dropped off the hoist still has his trailer here. He left the trailer here. He doesn't know when he's going to come by and pick it up yet. What I'll do is tomorrow I'll put the trailer there. Maybe I can drive the smart car out and just drive the silver Jeep and drive it in. But I shouldn't have to. I should be able to measure. You know, pretty good at maths. If I work out the clearances on pistons and rings and bearings, I think I can measure this out. Anyway, catch you later. And be good. Don't be woke. Don't be vegan. Don't be a cyclist. Don't be an asshole. Thank you.